So I've had a few people ask me, um, give us a walkthrough of the basement. Show us what you got. So that's what we're doing. So let me get this. I'm playing with a new thing for my phone here. All right. Wait for some people to get signed on. If somebody's on, can you please tell me if you can hear me good? Because my last live, I couldn't barely even hear. Okay, we'll just get started. So, the original point of this basement was for me and my wife to live in it because her grandparents lived upstairs. So it's a finished basement. I did most of the work, and it's been kind of abandoned now for like a decade. So I said, I'm turning this into my little, tinker messing around with stuff. I got a bar. Don't know why I got a bar. Never finished it because as I was doing it, I'm like, I don't even drink. So what's the point of having a bar? But this is where we shoot a lot of the videos with the vise there. I make these. They're called stovetop covers or noodle boards. I make them and sell them. That's just one. That's one that I kept. That was like my first one I ever made. So there's some rough edges around that one. But if you're interested, I can make you whatever you want. So yep, this is where the camera goes when I'm drilling holes and stuff and drilling fasteners and all that good stuff. Over here, we got the Milwaukee Fuel 8 1/4 inch job site table saw. Now, I know people make fun of me all the time because I got a job site table saw, but I could not pass up the deal I got on this. It's like a $700 table saw. I got it for like $200 brand new in the box. Some return because some idiot didn't do something right or whatever. Had like a little scratch in it. That's why you always look at them deals. So yep, that's my table saw. And it works just fine. Everybody says, oh, battery powered, it's not strong enough. That thing has never bogged down not once on me. I've cut a lot of wood through it too. Over here is my 10-inch dual bevel compound sliding miter saw. It's just a skill. It's all I need though. It's not like I'm out there in the field every day doing it. I'm just a woodworker messing around with stuff. And then I got the Hercules miter saw stand for $50 at their parking lot sale. It was one of them open box deals. There's nothing wrong with it. So there we go. Hey, what's up there? Okay. That's our old couch. It's where I kind of sit and sleep when I get tired down here. This is all the wood. Some of the wood. My little Milwaukee Fuel shop vac. Some more wood. There's one of my workbenches that has all the stuff. It's got all the drill bits and switch blades and augers and concrete bits and all kinds of stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Although it used to be a lot nicer down here in the basement. I've kind of let it go here and kind of ignored it for the last 10 years. But we're looking like we're going to be trying to move to Tennessee in the next year or two. So I'm doing a lot of work down here to make it look really, really nice so that when it's time to sell, it sells quick. Hello, Logan. In here is just one of my drawers. That's where I keep my nailers. I know that side's empty because everything's up on the bench right now. I've been lazy and haven't put it away. But that is the M12 pin nailer, 23 gauge. And that is the 18 gauge M12 nailer. Love that thing. For a 12 volt tool, I absolutely love that thing. It's compact, it's small, it's just a great tool. Ooh, we got a Rogue battery. We'll put that up. All right, now we come over to here. Currently at the Wynn in Las Vegas. I was there about 9-10 months ago because I bowled in the national tournament there. This year we're going to Baton Rouge to bowl in the national tournament at the end of May. This right here is kind of new. Actually, it's brand new. Still don't even got to put together. That's the planer. Kind of excited. I'm going to be doing a video on that. Got to figure out how to get the Skype out of it, though. I've messed around with it a few times, and I got to make some adjustments to it. I just haven't had the time. Been too busy trying to create content for you guys. What's up, Dread? All right, now we go in here. This is like the magical room right here. This used to be our walk-in closet when we lived down here, and Christina's grandparents lived upstairs. But I've kind of just overtaken it as my tool room. We'll wait on this. We'll go over here first. That's the wall of power. That's what I call it. The wall of power. Every charger you can imagine. Just up there charging batteries all the time. Down there we got like contractor bags that I never effing use. I got like 84 of them. So if anybody ever needs a contractor bag, just let me know. Can't wait for it to get a little bit nicer outside here in the Buffalo area because that's where I keep all my outdoor power equipment right there. That's the brand new M12 Fuel string trimmer. Never used it yet. That's the hedge trimmer. And I believe that peeking around in there is the 12 volt Skill circular saw. We got the 12 volt one hand recip, a hammer. That is the flip drill. I use that a lot on my woodworking projects. Saves me a lot of time. Only need one tool. Kind of like that thing. Screwdrivers, miscellaneous. Got a couple of heat guns there. Soldering iron. Where all my Milwaukee batteries go. Matter of fact, put that one back in there. The big 12 amp hour forge is in the table saw right now because I was doing some rips earlier. But that's the Milwaukee battery wall. That's the Skill 3/8 impact wrench. It sucks. If you feel tempted to buy that thing because it's $30 effing dollars, don't do it. Save the $30 and get one that actually works. I may give that away. I used it. It won't even take lug nuts off a car, but I guess you could use it as like an impact driver if you put like a little attachment on it. I was dumb and bought one of them cheap Chinese batteries on Amazon. 9 amp hour thing sucks. It's already, I charged it like 5 times and it already died. It was only $10, but still. Over here we got the Milwaukee chargers because you know the Milwaukee chargers can't be on the wall of power. They're too good for the wall of power. They got their own little penthouse suite up here sitting above the impacts. Oop, that went a little crooked. We got, y'all know what that is, right? Yeah, buddy. That's a beast. 2967. That's a beast too. 12 volt impact driver, newest gen. Love this thing. Use it a lot. Just got done putting together stuff with this, the Stubby Impact 3/8. Really cool. That's my little headlight. More bat rays. I said bat rays just to make fun of that guy because I don't know why he cannot say bat rays the right way. That's the Flex mid-torque impact wrench with the 2 amp hour stack battery. Now remember guys, I'm not just doing this to gloat. Like I literally had 10 people ask me if I could do a little tour, so that's what we're doing, okay? Down here we got various drills. yeah, I got a problem. And that's the Skill 12-volt ratchet. That thing right there. If you haven't seen the video on that thing, it is an absolute monster of a drill driver. It's not even a hammer drill, it's a drill driver. Look how big that thing is. It makes that Bosch 975 look like a freaking 12-volt tool. Look, that's the Flex drill driver. Look how much bigger that is than the Flex. And Flex has some pretty big effing tools. I'm going to steal all those impacts and drills. You got to make it in the house first there, brother. We got the Milwaukee M12 fuel. We got the Milwaukee brushless drill driver. That thing's a beast for its size. Got the Flex Compact, Bosch Compact. Those shitty Bosch 12 volts, which are going back to the store. They are god awful. The worst circular saw ever made. Do not buy Ryobi circular saws. They do not work good. That's like my third one. Every time I buy one, the thing bogs down. It's just god awful. That is my new Bosch rotary hammer that I got for $39. 39 bucks for that tool. That's like a $300 tool. It's just crazy what they let these things go for. We got the Skill 12 volt. We got the Metabo 18 volt compact. The DeWalt hammer drill 12 volt. The Shikita compact. Let's see. Let's go up here now. That's my little speaker. Works great. They're cheap too. This is like the impact thing up there. Back there is the quick eject, triple hammer, the new Hercules, the 840, the Bosch Freak. I use that a lot at work. It's just light and it takes off lug nuts, no problem. I believe that's the Flex Compact, the Makita Subcompact, the last gen Craftsman. Oh, wait, can't forget about that bad boy. It's hiding back there. It's hiding back there. That's the Milwaukee Chainsaw. Another outdoor power tool. Can't wait for springtime. I'm going to be bringing you guys all kinds of good stuff with outdoor power tools. That's the Milwaukee M18 inflator. Love that thing. That is the original Flex Impact. That is the Milwaukee M18 blower fuel. All right, now we go down here. Just various hammer drills. You got the shitty Snap-on one, the Craftsman hammer drill, the Skill drill driver. That is the 12 volt cutoff tool from Hercules. Pretty good little tool. That's the 778. Back there hiding is my favorite drill of all time. But I will say that Hilti is kind of coming up the ranks, but that is my favorite drill, the Flex Turbo. We got the Cobalt Hammer Drill XTR. We got the die grinders there from Hercules and Milwaukee. Another cutoff tool. That's another really good drill too. I like it. The only thing with Bosch drills are, though, the chucks are weird. I don't know. I'm still trying to get used to their chucks. They're a little bit different, a little bit weird. That's the 1330. Got the Fuel 2904. You got the Rigid High Torque, and you got the DeWalt 998 Power Detect. I have not sprung for the 007. I probably will soon and do a video on it for you guys. Over here is where all the boxes get thrown after the tools get unboxed. I save all the boxes because you never know, if something breaks or you just really think it's garbage, you want to take it back, or if you want to resell it, having the box is a nice selling point. More contractor bags, probably filled with chargers that I'm not going to need. Got cases up there from Flex and Metabo HPT. Come over here. This is like just like a overflow table. We got the M12 rotary hammer. We got the Hercules High Torque. We got the M12 jigsaw. Use that all the time in my woodworking. Love it. Got the Skill detail sander. It's okay. I mean, how can you complain, though, for 30 bucks? I mean, it gets the job done, right? Over here on this wall, we just got miscellaneous stuff in there. Like that's my Craftsman caulk gun. We got saw blades. We got attachments for my vacuums, stuff for my pack out, vacuum filters, all kinds of just miscellaneous stuff in there that I throw in there. And this is my pack out. And I know, guys, I got a DeWalt 60 volt flex angle grinder sitting on top of it, but that's just where it was when I started the video. Let's get this thing off of here. Let's get this thing off. All right, let's open up this. Let me get this out of here. Top drawer. Got rotary hammer bits, just regular bits, staples, nails, you know, fasteners, that type of good stuff. Lock that up so it don't fall anywhere. In here, we got more drill bits, rotary hammer stuff, staple gun, more drill bits, laser level, bunch of stuff in there like drill bits and stuff. No need to open it. You guys don't want to see freaking drill bits. All right, let's open this bad boy up. All right, sockets, impact and regular, standard metric, my little knife collection, various multi-tool and Dremel stuff over here. This is where I keep all of the blades for my multi-tools and sanding pads and all that stuff. So I always got a fresh blade when I'm testing. This drawer is just wrenches, more sockets, stupid battery tester. Heat thing tells you how hot stuff is. Whoop. Miscellaneous hammers. Just all kinds of goofy stuff. Ratchets and wrenches and cutters and reset blades and all that good stuff. Alright, let's head down here. I'm not going to open up that bottom one because I'm not taking this all apart. In here we got that bad boy. The right angle impact right there. That comes in handy a lot at work. Like that a lot. Got the old school rotary tool there. Got the M12 ratchet. Various skill chargers and handles and stuff for my router. This is the multi-tool drawer. Got the Hercules, which I think is going back. This is kind of a huge disappointment. Got the M12 down there. Got the Skill. Got the new Bosch. This is a really nice one. I just don't like how it's fat here. Other than that, it's really good. I'm going to be honest, though, that's my favorite. This bad boy is my favorite. It's got the perfect balance of power, ergonomics, weight, and there is literally zero vibration in this thing. But a close second is the Flex. It's also a really nice one. But I will say, I wish these two had what this bad boy has. It's got that star lock where you just pop it in there. You don't gotta mess with it or nothing. These got star lock, but not that type of star lock. You still gotta flip the thing around and all that type of stuff. So if this had what this has on it, I would never reach for this, ever. All right. And in that bottom box, I think I got my Super Sawzall. Brand new batteries still in the package. An old ass Ryobi Impact. And just miscellaneous stuff. It's my tower light from Skill. $100, can't beat it. 3,000 lumens. Awesome. It takes 12 volt batteries and 20 volt batteries. Very, very nice. Okay. Now in here, I've been doing some work. I came back from Florida and the rug was sopping wet because that wall right there, I repaired that crack about 13 years ago and it was holding fine, and finally it gave way. So I've been working like a dog in here, getting that crack chiseled back out with my rotary hammer. And then today I just filled it with the hydraulic cement. You can see where it's leaking because you can see that that hasn't dried yet. The water's still trying to come in because it rained pretty heavily today. That's what hydraulic cement does. It absorbs the water. You can actually see the crack there, right guys? It absorbs the water as it's trying to come in. Whoever there, that's an old pipe, like a sewage pipe that they concreted in. And that's where the leak started, and it just over time went all the way down the wall here. But you can see that's where it's leaking. So, but it's holding. It's holding, so I'm going to give it a few days, make sure it's holding, and then, yeah, rip out all this drywall, put up new drywall again, and I'm going to spray foam in here. Spray foam in here and make this nice and put down a new rug, or maybe I'll tile in here. All right, that's pretty much it, guys. Oh, I forgot to show you this. My circular saws. Got the Hercules 6.5 inch. Got the Skil 20 volt times 2 equals 40 volts. Rear handle 7.25. And that thing right there is very nice. That is the new Hercules compact bandsaw. I tell you what, that thing was a dream to use when I was testing it out. Cut through that metal like nothing. There you have it, guys. I mean, it ain't much, but it's mine, right? It's my little oasis that I get away from reality. More wood. That I get away from reality every day. I just come down here, make content for you guys, and then post it. Like as you can tell, I have zero bias towards any type of tool company. Do I like Milwaukee stuff? Yeah. Do I have a lot of Milwaukee stuff? Yeah, but I just love tools. That's my M12 router right there. That thing is a beast. Would you guys like to see a video on this? We'll do a video on this. My next woodworking project, when I'm rounding off edges and stuff, we'll do a video on that because that's a really nice router. Oh, I don't think I showed you these. This is where we keep more bits and fasteners for when we're doing testing, all the lag bolts and timber locks and structural screws and my tape measure and drill bits and speed square. And over here, sandpaper, razor blades, speed square, various handles for when I'm doing a stovetop cover project. And then down here, oh, I'm so glad I came back over here. This thing, if you guys are looking for a sander, get that one. The best sander I've ever used. Literally, the best sander I have ever used. I had the Milwaukee one, the old one, and I fucking hated that thing. Then this went on sale for 99 bucks. Took back the Milwaukee, told them how much it sucked. They gave me back my money. This thing is a dream to use. My hand used to literally hurt after using the Milwaukee. This thing I could use all day long. No pain, no nothing. Great sander. I know Souls says that Ridgid sander is the bee's knees. I haven't tried it yet. All I know is I've used this a ton, and in my opinion, this is the best sander right now. But I may try out that Ridgid sander. And then that right there is the shitty Bauer planer. I used it like twice. I literally bought it as like a one-time use thing. It's not horrible. Got the job done. And that's about it, guys. So that's my little tour of tool heaven, I call it. All right, everybody. Do me a favor. Hit the like button. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Get your friends to subscribe. The more subscribers, the more likes, the more comments, the more activity, the more I can bring you. Although, I think we're good for a minute. I got a bunch of stuff I still got to review for you guys. But you never know when I'll find the next deal. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. Peace.